Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. This is Tamika Zen. I am Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. So, guys, this is my review recap. Tyler Perry's The Oval, The Sound of Silence, Season 5, Episode 10. Child, we got Sam loyalty being questioned, okay? He being all caught up in the rapture, being caught by daggone Donald, all right? Donald done caught him slipping. Sam, what the hell is wrong with you, all right? And not only that, but Hunter got him over here putting on raggedy, dirty comforters that's on his freaking bed. Got him with the covers over his head. He don't even know why. He can't see where he walking or going, only for Hunter to end up telling him he too damn short, okay? It wasn't him. Okay. Thought I caught you in the shower. Wasn't you? Thought you was in my damn bed. Okay. Who's been sleeping in my bed? Basically told him he looked like a gnome. Okay. A black gnome. So now, we got Victoria. She over here shook, okay, shaking in her damn boots, trying to figure out where damn Jason is at. We got everybody hands on deck. And, Donald telling her everything gonna be all right, okay? Everything gonna be all right now. Everything gonna be all right. We got everybody on the job, okay? We gonna find where Jason is at. Now, we also got Nancy bringing her behind down to the White House. And we like, why, Nancy? Why? Why would you come to the White House to talk to Richard about this? Of all different type of topics that you could, of all places that you could. You know damn well Richard don't want to be bothered with you, but you going to make sure to bring yourself here and sit yourself out in the hall in this red dress, okay? Put on your red dress and your high heels. Nancy, no, he don't give a damn about that, okay? In the meantime, Kareem calls his cousin and I said, cuz, you really still driving around? You really still driving around and you are still in the vicinity that they can reach you and you still answering the phone? I thought you would have been gone. I'm not even going to lie. Okay, we got Alonzo acting like he missed the damn big time. And we got Alan ready to turn up. Okay, he said, I'm going to bring everybody down because he don't like the way Victoria spoke to him. But I said, I thought we was doing that already. Okay, so I'm confused. But apparently now, he is on board. We got Bobby baby, okay, having to come in and save the day. Apparently he knows about the Rakadushi. He used to be over there. He recognized homeboy and we getting a little connection going on because this guy want to talk to anybody except for the White Devil. Okay, go ahead and get Max the White Devil up out of here because he done beat him to a pole. Child, let's go ahead and get into this episode, y'all. Break it on down, take it from the top. You know how we do. So, y'all, this ain't going to be a long one because they really didn't have much going on, y'all. Okay, we picked up where we left off. She lets Donald know that Jason called her. He asking, what? What did he say? Where was he at? And she like, boy, obviously, he ain't tell me all of that. What do you think? I'm dumb, okay? I need you to get on top of it. Now, it cracked me up when she said, do you think I'm dumb? And it took him like 5 minutes to answer. And then he took him about no. She said, you took a little too long to answer that damn question. But he telling her everything going to be all right. He going to break it on down. Okay, like I be breaking these reviews down. And he going to find out where Jason is at. All right, he's on top of it and Cal is on top of it. And she didn't need to tell, he didn't need to tell her that because, of course, we going to spend the back and forth of, well, what is up with you and Cal? Okay, girlfriend, me and you as girlfriends and you can tell me all your deepest, darkest secrets. And I loved how he flipped it back on her. Okay, it absolutely cracked me up when he was like, well, girlfriend, since we being so, chummy and open about everything, what's up with you and Mr. VP? Ain't nothing going on there. Okay, ain't nothing going on but the rent. Now, he had called so that these calls can, be monitored and they can kind of get a transcript of all the calls that came in. And she's like, oh, y'all could do that. And I'm like, Victoria, you should know that they could do that, right? But then she hurries up and thinks about it and was like, well, wait a minute, only get them for the last hour. And he over here like, why only the last hour? Girl, yeah, I see you, right? But he tells them, okay, the last hour, whatever. And she's like, what did they say? They said they on it. They're going to get it to us as soon as possible and we'll be able to look through it and narrow it down and figure out, what's going on and where he was calling from. So she talking about this little bastard gonna talk and he was like, she's saying if he talks, he would bring all of us down. And he was like, he wouldn't talk because if he talk on us, he's basically talking on himself and bringing himself down too. She like, oh yes, he would. And he's like, you think so? She gonna talk about he's my son. And he said, oh shit, well, he will do it then, right? Because we know how trifling your damn behind is. And so Of course, she pretty much spent most of this daggone episode stressing over that and asking them the same questions over and over. You know, every time she was asking them what's going on and what do they know, and they were saying they don't really know nothing, it's like, damn, y'all bastards ain't good for nothing, okay? Y'all definitely don't know shit, okay? Now, we also know that once we go into this server and we start looking at these calls, that Sam is going to have access to it. And she's like, well, why the hell? You know, he got to have access because he's one of the damn head of the security, baby, okay? So he know everything that go down. Any alerts is going to come straight to him as soon as we go looking in. Now, you know, of course, she keeps telling him about pretending and acting like he don't got nothing with, you know, Kyle. And, you know, come on, you could spill it to me. What do you feel with him and what do you like about him and what makes you want to be with him? Like, I'm genuinely curious. I really want to know. And he's like, you know, it's nothing to know. I don't feel nothing about nothing. And she like, oh, so you just like, you know, doing him or whatever. But once he shut her down with that, you know, what's up with you and the VP, okay, she really ain't have too much to say after that, right? And so when Sam is getting here, he's like, nobody called me. What's going on? I guess I was out of range. And we saying how the president, rather Hunter, have been asking for him over and over. He want him in the residence. And he was like, do you know what he wants? You know, oh, no, I don't know. But I just know he been asking you for a minute. It had to be at least several times. And so he like, okay, I'm going to go up there now. Now, he end up going in and, of course, getting the update from Richard and Zam. Okay, Scylla, and they basically letting him know about how the shots was fired and all of that in the residence, and he like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. So of course Richard is saying don't go, okay, please don't go, while Scylla over here like, yeah, hurry up, go, maybe he'll do the damn job for me. And I'm getting kind of tired of Scylla, if I'm being really honest, all right? And so of course Richard is saying to her, don't say that, and he's telling him don't go in there, but he's like, I have to, you know, what other choice do I have? And she's like, yeah, what other choice do he have? Then all of a sudden she want to get up and say she go in and ask him to wash her damn cup out. I said, Richard, I would have told her, wash that shit out yourself. Now in the meantime, Nancy done came down there and she over here talking about she need to speak to him, and he's like, well, we're very busy here, ma'am. And she like, I get it, I know y'all busy, but you know, I need to speak to my husband, okay? He's like, oh yeah, you're his wife, right? Yes, I am. And so he's like, okay. Then Nancy tried to pull some rank here, okay, get a little cute, and was like, no, I need you to call him right now and let him know that I'm out here waiting. And he like, now? She like, yeah. So you know, he go ahead to call Richard and let him know. In the meantime, Sam go knock on Hunter's door, and Hunter over here like, you know, yeah, pick that up, right? And I'm looking, and Sam looking like, what the hell he talking about? What am I supposed to pick up? And it's like the comforter on the bed. So Sam go ahead and pick it up, and he over here talking about, oh, you want me to have somebody wash it? And Hunter's like, no, put it on. So him cracked me up when Sam put it on, and he's like, not like James Brown, put it over your head. And he's like, sir, and he's like, pull it over your damn face, put it over your head. I said, nah, Sam, I'm sorry. Do you have any type of backbone? Apparently the only one that know how to put Hunter in his damn place is Scylla, because I would have been like, sir, I'm not about to put no blanket over my face that you just had here laying here on your damn bed. Now he want to tell him walk to the door, basically got Sam modeling, baby. When he walked out there, Richard seen him and was like, so he told him to turn around and come back in, and it's like, you know what, for once you come, you know, you being short actually comes in handy, right? He realizes that this is not the person that was in his bed. He's talking about, you remind me of one of them garden things, I forget the name of it. And Sam is like, yeah, I don't know. And he's like, a gnome, that's what it is. He was like a black gnome. So of course now he's like, now who the hell, okay, was sleeping in my bed? Child. Anyway, what you about to do, Hunter? Line up the whole White House and have everybody put on the damn blanket till you find out which one fits? So now, you know, Sam come out and he's asking, you know, Richard's asking him what that was all about. And he like, I don't know. And of course, we both just putting each other up to speed. You know, we know that we got this daggone Rakadushi there and that we're trying to figure out what happened with Jason. And we're also supposedly trying to figure out what's happening with Barry as well. Now, by the time Bobby get in here, child, Cal hands is freaking hurting. He got blood all over him. Homeboy face is all bruised up, cut up, bloodied up. And, you know, Bobby's like, no wonder he can't damn talk. How the hell you gonna talk when he like that? And he's like, yeah, I might have got a little carried away or whatever, right? And Bobby tells him he needs some kind of damn hobby. So He like, well, I'm glad you here, so you could go ahead and try to take over for a minute. And homeboy was like, please, okay, I will talk to you. Like, somebody save me. All right. He said, do not leave me in here with this damn white devil. Now, Bobby ain't say nothing when he says that. And Max is like, you ain't gonna stick up for me, not even a little bit. And Bobby just looking like, he's like, all right, whatever, I'm going. So, child, that boy was spilling the damn beans, okay? He ain't waste no time. Bobby ended up telling him, you look a little familiar to me. I think you used to have dreads, and one time you was over here trying to steal stuff, and he was like, oh, you let me go, or whatever the case may be. So he's like, yeah, well, the highest just let Jason go just like that. He didn't want to hold on to him even when he found out he was the president's son. So I'm like, Bobby, you over here giving him information that they didn't damn have. You run your mouth too much. You supposed to be asking him questions, not giving him damn info. So he basically tells him, like, we didn't know that at the time or whatever. They never was able to find that out, because when they looked it up, they saw that the damn, president's son actually is damn deceased. So he was like, later, one of you military guys came, and I can't stand y'all military damn people. And Bobby's like, I don't like them either, okay, even though I work for them. And it's like, well, why are you working for them? And he says, it's bad and everything, which is true, okay. And I guess he feel like at least he can have some type of control and do what he can from his end while he's working with them. And, he was telling him that Max is actually kind of cool when he ain't a damn asshole, okay. So nonetheless, he was like, I'm gonna need you to tell me everything, break every single detail down to me, because he was telling him that this was all yesterday morning. He don't remember the exact, time. And so he says, okay, I'll tell you everything. I just don't want to have to talk to that raggedy, white boy again. And Bobby pretty much is like, don't worry about it. You're not gonna have to. So now Kareem is basically here. Okay, they done got him locked up in this damn bunker. Okay, locked up. They won't let him out. And Alonzo was kind of annoying me too. It's like, you being such a suck up. You always playing follow the damn leader. You've been scared and shook your damn self. But now all of a sudden you acting like you so high and mighty and Mr. Tough Guy, and it's just not a good look on you. I don't believe it for not one damn bit. I feel like as corny as damn Kareem is, he probably could punch you and knock you out. But nonetheless, he got him calling up his cousin, and he like, you gonna call him again and you know what to say. And this time his cousin actually answers, and I'm like, really? I would have thought he would have been long gone. I'm over here thinking he either went to the hospital and saw Kareem when he was being taken out by Alonzo, or he never went there before. Like, where have you been driving around all this time, boy? So he talking about, we still got a link, and he's saying, what's up, what's good? Like, I came to the hospital when you was going. And he says, yeah, I had to hurry up and get up out of there. But he like, we gotta talk, but we not gonna talk on this phone. Every time he get ready to say something, he's like, don't say nothing. And he's telling him how his head was smashed in, and he's like, by the white boy? And he's like, no. He said, well, by who? This is Kareem and his cousin going back and forth. So he was like, don't worry about it. I'll tell you about all of that later. Now here, his cousin was about to be again, like, I'm thinking, and he was like, we got to hurry up and get out of here. I'm tripping. We got a lot of stuff that's going on, and don't forget about, these people. And he's steadily like not on his phone. So when he says, where can they meet? Alonzo tells him to tell him Kay and Vincent, and he like, all right, cool. So he gonna be like, because Alonzo keep whispering. I could have sworn he was gonna hear that, because the whips was kind of loud to me, oh, well, what kind of car is he driving? And his cousin looking like, I'm driving my damn car. And he was like, these people was pissed off, right? And he keep telling him, shush, not on this phone. So he was like, I know that, cousin. And he's telling him, I'm gonna see you there. So I would think Alonzo would bring him there, so that if he see him pulling up, he gonna naturally come and feel comfortable. And then maybe he will come into the, child, no, he gonna leave him there, still locked up. Kareem is begging to be let out, begging for him to go with him. He's telling him, no, don't beg. Okay, you gonna stay here, and that he gonna go, and maybe by the time he bring his cousin back, he'll have some answers for him. And then he start asking about whether he know about where a daggone body was buried. And Kareem is basically saying no to that. And he's like, I think you're lying to me. Okay, I don't think that you're telling me everything. So maybe you can sit here and think for a while, and you'll be able to have, more information from me by the time that I get back, right? And so I just not feeling the damn tough guy lack. It's like 1 minute he telling him it's okay, it's okay. He's like, all you have to do is just tell him what he wants to know and he'll just let you go. And Kareem is like, that's bullshit, right? And he was like, he did it before, right? He was like, he hung me, out and was basically trying to scare me after death. And he was like, yeah, that's all he was trying to do is scare you or whatever. If he wanted you gone, you would have been gone, right? But at the same time, you over here talking about some, imagine if you would have took out the president of the United States, what would have happened to you? You the one that had them damn drugs or whatever the case may be. And he's basically telling him, you have no rights. Okay. At the same time, this is the flip side of it where Kareem is like, let me get a phone call and telling him you can't just leave here. So he was telling him, what I'm going to ask. And Kareem is like, no, what's that? And that's when he started talking about, do you know anything about a body? Did he bring up anything about a body? And he's saying no. And he like, come on, Kareem, you know what I'm saying? Don't play games with me. You could tell me. He was like, I have no idea what the hell you're even talking about. So then that's when he just was like, all right, well, we'll see how long it takes before he calls and, he go ahead and leave. So I don't know where we going with that whole story, y'all. And I don't think Kareem is going to get to make it out. What is this? Like the third time that Kareem life has been spared. So, back with Victoria and, Donald, they were still just doing the back and forth game. That's when he ended up checking her with the whole, so since we girlfriends thing, honey, because let's not play like you want to be my girlfriend because you really don't want to be my girlfriend. And since her nerves were so bad, he had basically called Alan in like, yo, go ahead and make her a damn drink so she could calm down a little bit. And Alan is like, okay, cool. What kind of drink do you want? She gonna come out her damn face to Alan talking about some, oh, that girlfriend family had a funeral for her, didn't they? And he like, yeah, they did. And she's like, oh, did you go to it? And Alan is basically like, no. Well, why wouldn't you go? And oh, did you really love her? And then he's basically saying, yeah. Meanwhile, the whole time that they doing this back and forth, Donald is actually going, Alan, don't answer that. Alan, go away. And he's telling, Victoria, First Lady, stop. Victoria, stop, and all of that. And so she's basically like, what's the problem or whatever. So when Alan walked out, he's like, you know what, I see you, you're just basically a big bully. And I thought to myself, it's a fact, okay, it ain't a damn lie. But I thought it was so ironic that we had Donald telling her that, of all people, you just a big ass bully. Like, why would you even say something like that to him? And of course, she's just like, because I'm Victoria. Now, all of a sudden, Alan get in the office. And I said, really, Alan, you ain't even wait 5 minutes. For all you know, one of them could have ended up walking in right behind you. He getting on a damn phone calling the FBI. Yeah, do you know who this is? Do you recognize my voice? Well, I'm in, And of course, homegirl all happy talking about, I figured he was going to be in. Okay, they here for it. So he's saying, do you know where my apartment is at? And he's like, I got a lot of info, get to my apartment. And I'm going to call up my homeboy Dale, okay, and give him the heads up. And here's something that he's going to give to you. So they over here like, damn, I wonder what it is that he have, shit, I want to know too, okay. And of course, he's asking them to promise that he gonna be safe and that they gonna have witness protection for him. And I said, I didn't hear you mention Dale, Alan, okay, but I don't know that I would be trusting these people to protect me. I'm sorry, that's taking a big risk, okay. I would still keep something else for myself. I would not give them everything that I had. I would give them a little damn teaser, bump that, okay, especially with everything you done seen happen with these people. But nonetheless, they was basically going back and forth on whether they could get a warrant, and was saying they probably wouldn't even get approved for one. And even if they do, then that's going to be a signal that's going to go to the White House immediately. They would be able to, tap into it and know about it. So like, which way they gonna go with this? And they're saying that they hope whatever Alan has really is something good, and let them get on over here and see what it is. So now he calls Dale, and baby Dale always cracks me up, and Dale is like one of the realest, okay, as far as I'm concerned, because Dale said, do you got a piece up in here, okay? Do you got a hammer? He like, no, even if I did, you ain't gonna know how to use it. And Dale was like, no, actually I do, okay? I don't know why people keep sleeping on Dale. And, he like, okay, Rambo, calm down. He always got the jokes coming back, and he's like, I'm getting us some help and we gonna be okay. And Dell is kind of like, I heard it all before, okay? He don't want to hear that bull crap. I said, I know that's right, Dell. But he telling him, you know, he got him, don't worry about it, and just make sure that he give them the stuff when they get there. Now, Richard finally get out to Nancy, and he like, girl, why are you here? Okay, what are you doing here? Why are you here at my damn job? I don't feel like talking. I don't want to hear no more damn apologies. Because she telling him how she want to apologize. Priscilla finally told her, you know, everything she said, and she didn't realize that she had said all of that. And he's like, you was really that messed up? And she's like, yeah, I was. And then he's like, yeah, damn, okay, you was kind of jacked the hell up. But at the end of the day, I don't want to deal with that right now. It's been a whole lot today at this damn job. I need some time to myself. I'm trying to process all of this, and I'm still trying to sit here and look for Barry and figure out what's going on with him. And she's, you know, he's like, this some low down dirty dog shit you did, okay? And she was like, yeah, I know it's low down, and you're not the only one that want Barry home. I want him too. You know, I want him there too. And he's like, yeah, I know you do. So he telling her how Sam is working, and he got intel, and they was watching him, and they lost track, and you know, they got the rockets she got, and they trying to figure things out with him and see what info they could get from him. And so she was like, well, where else do you think he could be? And he's like, I don't know, Nancy. Okay, what I know I have told you. So she's saying, okay, I'm not gonna argue with you. And he's like, thank you. And she like, I'm gonna go home and make your dinner. He said, girl, I ain't going home. Okay, I ain't said a damn thing about going home. So she like, well, where the hell you going? You know, oh, well, I don't know, I'm going to be by myself and think or whatever, but a damn sure ain't gonna be home with you. So she said, okay, cool. Child, I don't know what's going on, y'all, but my light's been acting like it got a daggone short in it now. 1 minute, y'all. Sorry about that. And you know, he was like, all right, whatever. So she went on to go home, and knowing Nancy, she's still gonna cook up his food anyway, right? So now you know, we get to Sam confronting Kyle just like they knew was going to happen. Of course, he saw when he went into the server, and he's questioning, well, why the hell would you be going into the server? Why are you looking into, you know, the White House records, you know, Victoria's records? And he's like, because she told me to. And then he's like, well, why did you wipe out the history? And it's like, because the chief of staff told me to. So at this point, Sam is like, I'm going to speak to the president. He's like, you mean the vice president? He like, knock yourself out. Speak to whoever you want to speak to. You know, Sam got me cracking up because he over here telling them, you know, Kyle, I don't like your attitude. And he's like, yeah, well, I'm sorry you don't like my attitude. There's a whole lot of y'all that seem to be complaining and can't take a damn joke, and, you know, boo-hoo-hoo, be crying tears mad easy and very sensitive or whatever. And they both sitting here patting each other on the damn shoulders. I said, if both of y'all don't start acting like damn kids. So, of course, he goes in to give Victoria and them the update like it's a burner phone. You know, he's only a couple blocks within the, you know, White House radius. We got every man out looking. And she like, well, what the hell is he coming here to do? You know, what do y'all think he gonna do? And she was like, we have to hurry up and catch him. And then he also gives the update that, of course, yeah, we was right, and Sam is on, and he, you know, is already looking into the server. He's already been notified, and they like, damn, okay, yeah, we gonna have to take care of that too. So Sam tell everybody to get out, and he over here, yeah, I'm on your ass now, okay? I gotta back up to the backup. Little do you know, you don't know about this part, and you ain't got the security, you know, for this or whatever the case may be. I'm about to go up in here and see what you really was up to. And so, you know, he over here typing in and bringing up stuff or whatever. And of course, we see a door open up slowly and somebody walk behind him. And I'm like, Sam, you don't freaking feel that, child. And he over here, oh, that's one of our burners, all loud, letting them, you know, Donald hear what the hell it is. And oh, this was Jason. And of course, Donald is like, oh, do you want to pass that info on over to me, Sam? I'm like, Sam, you bitch. Sam, you falling off, baby. You supposed to be better at your job than this. You done fell off your game ever since you been out here playing these damn games with Scylla. But what y'all think gonna happen, y'all put it in the comments, okay? Tell me what you liked, what you don't like, all that good stuff, whatever I left out. Put it in the comments. We'll talk about it down there. Give me a wave. Let me know you came by. Put some flames up in the sky, y'all. Till next time. Toodaloo.